Donald Trump is officially boosting this on his Twitter page. Donald Trump has gone from meltdown to melt up. I'm not sure what's happening here. So, Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State, this is not some random Republican on Fox or OAN or some 4chan poster. This is the Secretary of State, the same guy that authorized the coup in Bolivia, the same guy that attempted to authorize a coup in Venezuela, the same guy that has been doing nefarious shit, former CIA head. That's what you have to understand. When this guy does stuff, it's not like, oh yeah, it's not like Ben Carson doing something. It's not like fucking Mitt Romney doing something. This is actually kind of scary. Now, Mike Pompeo has reportedly walked this back with the haha, I was only saying this ironically, but come on, man. Come on, man. So, let's watch Mike Pompeo say that there will be no transition to a Biden administration. Because Biden lost, right? There's no proof of that. We have no evidence, but fuck it. Whatever.
There will be a...
We had no proof that Evo Morales, cheated in Bolivia, but fuck it. Proof? Who needs proof? We're Republicans, baby. We're Republicans.
Smooth transition to a second Trump administration.
Yeah, this is so low. What is
right.
with y'all?
We're ready. The world is watching what's taking place here. We're going to...
Okay.
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration. All right. We're ready. The world is watching what's taking place here. We're going to count all the votes. When the process is complete, there'll be electors selected. There's a process. The Constitution lays it out pretty clearly. The world should have every confidence that the transition necessary to make sure that the State Department is functional today, successful today, and successful with the president who's in office on January 20th, mid-afternoon, will also be successful. I went through a transition on the front, and I've been on the other side of this. I'm very confident that we will do all the things that are necessary to make sure that the government, the United States government, will continue to perform its national security function.
Now again, this is hot off of the heels of him being Donald Trump firing the Secretary of Defense and causing a huge reorienting of the power structure. Also, it appears my mouse is picking Mike Pompeo's nose. I apologize for that unfortunate placement. So again, this guy is saying, we will do everything necessary. These are words that don't mean anything. That's what you have to understand. One of the easiest ways that people brainwash you into thinking that they're good is by using various platitudes, words that don't mean anything. Liberty, freedom. We're going to do everything necessary. What is necessary? What does that mean? What? You haven't defined the situation that would deem what necessary is, and you haven't defined what necessary means. What's going on? What are you doing? You're doing everything that's necessary. Necessary for what? What? Right? But let's, continue.
I'm very confident that we will do all the things that are necessary to make sure that the government, the United States government, will continue to perform its national security function as we go forward.
So you believe there's widespread voter fraud, that the reports that we're getting from Pennsylvania, from Michigan, showing vote totals in massive leads or significant leads with 99% reporting are going to be overturned, and that the United States failed to conduct a fraudulent free election?
Rich, I'm the Secretary of State. I'm getting calls from all across the world. These people are watching our election. They understand that we have a legal process. They understand that this...
So, yeah, again, I just want to say apparently Mike Pompeo has walked it back, said he was just joking. But did Donald Trump tweet out that he was just joking? Did Donald Trump tweet out the part where he said I was just joking? To my understanding, hey, maybe he did in the last couple minutes as my show started. It's possible. But to my understanding, Donald Trump did not tweet out the part where he said he was joking. He tweeted out the part where he said that there will be a smooth transition. Can we read this tweet, by the way? That's why Mike was number 1 in his class at West Point. West Point. West Point. Only those, and I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ go to West Point. But Mike was the top of his class. Believe me. Right? Come on. Come on. Even if Pompeo walked it back, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because the whole idea here is you say something, certain people hear it, and they understand, oh, you can't get away with that. Like when Donald Trump tweeted out that video of white power of one of his Trump supporters, saying white power, right? He knew that he had to delete it. everyone that saw it knew that he had to delete it, but he left it up there long enough because the people that saw that were like, I see you, Trump. I know what you're doing. I know it, and I agree, and we're on the same page. I know you have to delete it, Trump. That's the game that you're playing, but thanks for the message. That's what this is all about. This is all about sending a message and then sending a different message to other people. They walk it back later so that the media is like, oh, it was just joking, right? And then everyone else is like, right, there you go. That's kind of the idea here. So here we go. It's happening. Again, this is all shit that we knew was going to happen. Trump has been telegraphing this shit since day one, right? Like since day fucking negative, I guess. I guess he's been telegraphing this since day negative 169 or something. Like this guy's been talking about the election being fraudulent for fucking months now, and people are surprised? I guess. I don't know. But speaking of things being fraudulent, just want to say look at my notifications on Twitter. As you can see, I'm extremely popular. No fraudulence here. People are trying to get my attention. I'm doing a show, but people are they're trying to get my attention. They're sending me messages on Twitter. I am extremely popular, and I just wanted to point that out. But again, this is extremely scary, and we'll see what happens. But it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good.